It was big enough for
TW!
It was big enough for
All that.
It was big enough for
Me might fall down.
It was big enough for
Shit 17 extra cup.
It was big enough for
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was big enough for It was big enough for
What are you looking at?
It was big enough for
Supercalifragilistic?
It was big enough for
Shit!
It was big enough for
Awesome.
It was big enough for
All my friends hate me. I'll never get a job.
It was big enough for
No!
It was big enough for It was big enough for
Quit the waterworks, will you?
It was big enough for
Arthur Timothy Reed?
It was big enough for
I'm stuck on the top shelf.
It was big enough for
Goodware,
It was big enough for
Limbo Key,
It was big enough for
Ava,
It was big enough for
Greg Heffley,
It was big enough for
Dump Truck,
It was big enough for
Gold Tunic,
It was big enough for
and you,
It was big enough for
Ellie.
It was big enough for It was big enough for
Normal. One more.
It was big enough for
Green is not a creative color.
And that is that.